Hi, it's Street Talk, and I'm your host, Loretta Rose. Today, we're on location in Columbus, Georgia. We are at the Michael Fluellen Recreation Center. Well, I was informed that Grannies on Guard is taking place today. We're going to go inside so you can see what happens with Grannies on Guard. And also, they're celebrating Black History Month. We're going to take you inside and we're going to catch up with the organizer of this wonderful organization. We're going to talk with Queen Rashida. She is a radio personality right here in our community. Stick around. We're going to take you inside. I'm Loretta Rose, and you're watching here on Beam TV.
She's going to have to forgive me because I don't have the proper things to say. But I'm going to ad-lib again. She's become my friend. Of course, a lot of people in here are Spencer High School graduates. We are alumni. We are owlets. We are the green and gold. We are the mighty green wave. We all make up one wave. She is one that helps to make up the wave. She is a proud Spencerian. Her mother was an awesome lady in our town, Miss Minnie Wimbish, the late Miss Minnie Wimbish. I'm proud to introduce this lady because I've learned so much from her. An educator, could have been a doctor, lawyer, or an Indian chief. She has so much knowledge and she does not play. And I'm here to tell you the poem that she's going to render us today. I want you to please listen closely to it. And we'll open up. She's worked with children. She's worked with adults. She doesn't jive around. I had a chance to be on a panel where I was a facilitator. She was a big part of the bus boycott in Columbus back in the 60s. And really stood up for it. And so I'm going to just give it to you. And please forgive me because I didn't have my paper up here with me, and I didn't want to run all the way around the room to get it. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Miss Ethelyn Kirby.
Good evening. Good evening. Oh, precious day. This ought to be all over the United States. It should be. Thank you, Rashida, for this opportunity to come and to the speaker and to all of you. My beloved mother, the late Minnie Wimbish, she lived to be 102, almost 103. And she was a renowned public speaker, a civil rights woman. And I cannot think of a black school in this city that did not call upon her during Black History Month. She, at our home, she had all kind of artifacts of what we, the many artifacts. I was distracted there for a minute. She has many artifacts at home, and I brought some of them with me. Some of you might remember the old iron. Oh, yeah. Now, yeah, this is the real deal here. And I'm here to tell you the Chinese, no other race could iron like the people who use this iron. The Columbus Museum last year during Black History Month used a lot of the things in our home that she had for the Columbus Museum. This is you might know about this. This is where they picked cotton and put it in. This one of the real deals here. This is like a treasure to me. Yeah, and we got some cotton. I couldn't find it, but this is just, oh, this here. This is what they used to weigh cotton with. I knew a lady who picked cotton in Lumpkin, Georgia, and that's in a sack like this. And she was so hurt when she got back home with the little money that they gave her. And this is a piece of cotton. It's not like the cotton they picked with those stickers in it. But I was hoping more children would be here so they could see this. And now this piece of material here was made in Built Manufacturing. And it's from cotton. So I brought that to show that to you today. I'm going to do a bit of my poetry here combined with another few words. If I could turn back the hand of time and live my life anew, each mistake I've made, I leave behind, I'll just be good and true. I never do a single thing to hurt my fellow man. And if I saw one going wrong, I'll take him by the hand and lead him to a path called straight to God who understands. But since I cannot go back over the bridge of time, my life again to live, I'll give the rest of my life to God and breathe one prayer: forgive. Forgive me for not telling a generation of the richness of its history and the God who brought them through. I told them how important it was to get an education and to learn all they can and to can all they learn, because opening day was coming after a while. But I did instill into them that if God had not been on our side, we would not have made it thus far. We forgot to tell them who brought us from nowhere to crawl to nowhere to go. From the back of the bus to the driver's seat. All right. From years of systematic brainwashed manipulation of black being ugly to now sweet and beautiful. All right. From houses we built not to comfort that we now know. Forgive me, God. Why didn't I tell them about, I should know better. For I am the woman. They stole from the sand 300 years ago in Africa land. I'm the woman who worked in the field and bringing corn and cotton to yield. Children taken away from me and husband taken too. No safety, no love, no respect was I due. 300 years ago in the deepest South, God put a song and a prayer in my mouth. He put a dream like steel in my soul. Now through my children I'm reaching my goal. Now through my children, young and free, I realized the blessings denied to me. I couldn't read. I couldn't write. So I have nothing left back in the night. Sometimes the valley was full of tears, but I had to keep on through the lonely years. I had to keep on, no stopping for me, because I was the seed of the coming free. I nourished a dream that nothing could smother deep in my breath, the Negro mother. Now, all of you children in the world out there, you remember my pains and my sweat and my despair. Remember my years all full of sorrow, and make of those years a torch for tomorrow. You lift high my banner out of the dust and stand like free men and free women supported my trust. You believe in the right and let none push you back. You remember the whips of the slaves' track. And all my children made my dream dreams and my prayers impel you forever up the great stairs, for I will be with you until no brother dare keep down the children of the Negro mother. So boy, don't you stop now because you find it hard to bear. I still climb and I'm still going, cause life for me ain't been no crystal stair. God bless.
All right, we are having a great time here at Grannies on Guards, and they have been celebrating Black History Month. Well, I have caught up with one of the special guests, and she's a pastor out of Lee County, Pastor Alzada Florence. Thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you for being here, too.
Well, let me just tell everyone that is watching, she's an inventor as well. So you're part of Black history.
Yes, I feel like I am. I'm excited about it.
Well, tell the community your invention.
My invention was given to me by God during the pandemic. He gave me the great revolutionary invention about a mobile app where you can download on your phone, send it to anyone that's not in the house with you, maybe far and near. I can be here, they can be in California, they could be in Hawaii, or wherever they may be. And you can send them an invite, and they can take a picture with you without actually having been present.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And the key, some of the great features are you can choose your own background, and you can sign it with a signature pen.
Oh, wow. Now, see, I knew we were coming to celebrate the young people with Grannies on Guard, because the purpose is to provide a positive environment for young people and to unplug from electronics. But I didn't know we were going to meet some inventors from our very own community. That is amazing.
Amen. It is amazing.
Tell us the name of the app that is on the way, because I heard that it will be coming soon.
Yes, coming soon is an app called Group Pix, GROUPIXX. And you can find it on my website at www.grouppix.com. It's not out there yet, but it's coming soon.
Oh, wow. You guys, I saw it on her phone. Amazing. This is amazing. So basically, you get the app, and you can have these features.
Yes, you have these features, and you just download the app, and then whoever you want to take a picture with, like I said, far and near, and you just send them an invite, and they accept the invite, and when they accept the invite, then, hey, you decide on what background you want to use, what position that you want to stand in the silhouette, and then once the picture is taken, then you can sign it saying, I love you, or this is us, or whatever.
So my daughter, she's in Birmingham, and her and I can take a picture. I'm here
Yes.
in the Columbus or Phoenix City area, and she's in Birmingham.
Yes.
And we'll have a picture
You'll
together.
have a picture. That's
That
right.
is
You
amazing.
will have a picture.
My husband can be at work.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I just need to see his face
That's
on
it.
his lunch break.
Yes.
And we can just take a picture together.
Yes, you can. It's
my
really
God.
about
I love
creating
it.
memories, and it doesn't even have to be a special occasion. It can just be, hey, let's just take a picture.
Oh, I love it. I love it. How did this come about?
Well, in 2019, I have a blended family, and we wanted to take a family portrait together because it had been 18 years since we'd taken a picture together. My son played college football. I have a daughter in California, and then I have kids in Atlanta. And so that didn't happen because of the geographical location. We didn't happen. So anyway, I feel like God took that desire to take a family portrait and downloaded it, into me and created this amazing app. So I
Absolutely.
have to give God the glory for it.
Absolutely. That's such a blessing. In your church. Tell us about
It's Fellowship of Faith Christian Center in Opelika, Alabama,
Wow.
right off exit 60.
it. Wow. Well, thank you, Pastor Florence.
No, thank you for having me.
And now we have caught up with the director here at Michael Fluellen's Recreation Center, the lovely Carolyn Evans. Thank you so much for your time. You are such a blessing to the children in this community, in this recreation center, and you have so much patience.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So why is it so important for you all to continue to allow Grannies on Guards to come in and have this type of event? I want to say it's more than an event. It's an investment into our children
Yes, it is.
and into the community and into family.
Yes, it is. And I think that you really expressed it. That is the key. Families. Because, we was talking earlier, even if we reach the kids and we don't reach the parents, then the message is still going to get distorted and mixed up and perhaps lost. So, Grannies on Guard always ask and promote for the families to attend, not just to drop the children off, but to come with them, And so it's really important that as a whole, let's make a unit, because those children need to know that the parents are investing as much in them as we are.
Absolutely. And that's what we saw tonight, because just like Queen Rashida said, it was a lot of parents here. And if we get the parents involved, we'll get the children. Y'all are on to something. If we can get the parents to come on out and get the deposit and understand their roles as parents, them children will follow.
They will.
Because that's what they need, guidance.
And if you look at the way things are, children are following the parents anyway. So when you can follow them into something positive,
Yes, ma'am.
that's what really makes the difference, because the influence that the parents have, any grown-up, lots of grown-ups, you got the influence.
Yes.
Use it positively. Let's have some role models. Let's have that village back. Let's see, some more Medias out here.
Come on, yes, I love it.
Somebody that can do something. These Grannies on Guard. If there are children in your neighborhood, there should be Grannies on Guard. If the Grannies are not there, just because they 35 now, they 45, doesn't mean that you should not be equipped with the information to help these children grow and want something different in their lives besides what's going on out in the street.
Well, I'm just going to tell it. This recreation center has become a life center.
Yes, and that's what I wanted to be, because I've just been so grateful lately because teenagers are coming in.
Praise God.
Yes, because that's big for this area.
Yes.
For the children that's 16, 15, 14 that want to come in here and play with me.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
And I'm trying to instill something in them like manners, etiquette, appropriateness. I'm trying to help them even learn how to play. These children's social interaction is so distorted, they don't even know how to play without putting their hands on each other. We ain't finna push and shove and horseplay around here. We finna learn this way. Jump rope.
Come on.
Let's play marbles.
Yes.
We not even playing cards up in here. We're going to play something different. So
Wow.
I'm going to bring bocce here. I'm going to bring disc golf here.
Wow.
They're going to learn some new stuff. And they're going to learn that this is what fun is made of.
Wow. Well, we are so blessed to have
Thank you.
Miss Carolyn Evans here, over these babies here, and transforming the Michael Fluellen Recreation Center into a life center.
Yes.
The reason I say a life center, because I have seen transformation take place behind these doors. And when families comes out, and grandparents and parents and fathers, because every month there are men getting involved, that's what we need. That is exactly what we need. So we want to say thank you for your sacrifice,
Thank you.
because it's probably after hours now, and you're here and got to clean up and close and all of that. But your selfless service will allow you to be here and keep the doors open for an event such as this. God bless you all.
Thank you so much. And it's worth it. It really is. And, like you said, the city is providing this. This is Columbus Parks and Recreation. We right in the middle. We in the hub, And being able to, and I know you've been here since I started, and being able to know that somebody else sees the transformation and the work that I'm doing here with these children, and I'm not doing it alone. I'm creating a village.
A village.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
come
coming
on.
together,
Yes,
and I'm
I
so
love
grateful
it.
for that,
Absolutely.
So it's happening, and I just want people to know that the things that I do here is free. This is free. I am not charging at the door. I should, but I'm not.
Praise God. So for
come on
those
in.
that want to know, the Michael Fluellen Recreation Center is located in Columbus, down the street from Carver High School.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
And what are your hours of
We're
operation?
here Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. I'm actually here till 7, but we close to the public at 6. Those hours, as soon as I hit the door, believe me, you're welcome.
Because
Come
you
on
have
in.
activities for adults.
I'm having activities for adults. We're doing smartphone classes now. So you got that phone and you my age, you know that you don't know how to do nothing but answer it and take pictures. So come on out and let's learn some other features of the phone. I'm also doing community communication where I'm trying to help neighbors learn neighbors. What we need to do is start recognizing each other again. You know, it's okay to say hi to your neighbor, believe it or not. But learning that interaction and those social skills that's been lost in translation, we're going to try to get that back. You know, we're going to have some icebreakers and some fun games just to teach you how to communicate with others. So we also got a computer class. I know you're scared of your computer because you're my age, but don't be afraid. It won't hurt you. Those arrows are meant to be hit on. So, you know, we're going to do some stuff. We also got domino classes. Those of you that like to play domino, come on out and learn about it. I'm going to be one of the people learning, not teaching.
Wow. So that's why I said it's a life center. It's a family center. So thank you so much. And now we have caught up with the organizer, Queen Rashida Ali, who is the founder of Grannies on Guards here in Columbus. Queen Rashida, it's such a blessing to see you.
Thank you, Loretta. It's a blessing more to see you. You know it.
Well,
Thank you.
I knew I was going to come into a wonderful event with having children to have positive activities, unplug electronic devices, but I didn't realize we were coming into the richness of teaching everyone that was here about Black history.
Exactly. First of all, the Fluellen Recreation Center is a community center. It has a space for elders and children alike. We meant for more children to be here, but it actually turned out better that the elders were here. It was so nice. So it was good. We needed to wrap up with Black history. That's what we wanted to do.
Well, it has been a great celebration wrapping up Black History Month. Who put on, it was like a production, like a skit.
A little bit about that story, the story of Theo. We call it the Theo story because a little boy asked his mom, a little boy named Theo asked his mom what the world would be without Black people. The story hit my computer back around 1995 or 96, and I fell in love with it. I used to read it. I would go to different schools during Black History Month. I would go to churches. I would go wherever I could read that story. But then it hit me that maybe I should get the kids involved. So I went to schools and told the teachers, let me give the kids their parts. Make it a project. Let them look for the inventions. And then when it comes to that part in the story, they can hold up a billboard or something. Then it got to be like, let's just bring the story to life. Let some real people portray the roles of the people in the story.
Awesome.
And I'm the director.
Yes, well, you did. Well, I mean, it was wonderful. I love it. Not only they talked about the inventor, but they would dress the part as well.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. That
Love
was beautiful.
Sarah Boone.
And for the children, it gave them a clear visual.
Yes.
I love it. You've had, and we had an opportunity to talk with her, Pastor Florence, who's an inventor. Didn't expect that as well. And I think it's beautiful for the young people and everyone that was here present to see that even though you talked a lot about Black history and the inventors, but we have inventors of today as well.
Exactly.
And that's what I got out of it
Yeah.
today, that, hey, you're watching. You can invent as well.
Right. There were so many things that happened after the 1800s that Black people continued to be a part of bringing out, getting a patent, making it better. And that's just going on and on and on. To think about the navigation system, such as Google Maps, that's a Black woman that did that. okay? Think about the personal computer. That's a black man that brought that about. Think about the .com at the end of www dot whatever .com. Those were two black brothers that did that. And the list goes on and on.
Well, look out now, because
Yeah.
you get ready to see something invented by Loretta Rose. I feel that inspired.
Okay.
Now, before we let you go, one more thing.
Yes.
You have the incomparable, historic Miss Kirby, Evelyn
Oh.
Kirby.
Miss Ethelyn Kirby. I had one young man in the audience said, okay, Rashida, you got number 2, that's good. Meaning Miss Kirby's mother was number 1. Ethelyn Kirby is a walking history book. She was a part of the bus boycott back in the 60s here, and she's been around the world.
Yes.
And I'm her new best friend. I just love her to death. And she said, Rashida, I'd like to be on your program. And I said, oh, I'm so glad. And I want to do The Negro Mother by Langston Hughes. And I was like, oh, that's a wonderful
She
poem.
blessed my heart every time.
Yeah, Miss
every
Kirby.
time. Wow. Well, thank you so much for allowing Street Talk with Loretta Rose and Beam TV to come in and capture what happens on a monthly basis here in Columbus, in communities that will allow Grannies on Guards to come in.
Yeah.
I understand you all probably going to take about a month break, because you do need that, because you all do so much to plan.
Last year, 2022, we were somewhere every month. It wore me down. It almost got me. And I said, okay, I don't have to do it that way. Just do a bigger events, maybe every other month.
Right.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break, going to plan out for, maybe April,
Yeah.
spring break,
Yeah,
maybe.
understandable. You need that time.
And but look out, we're coming because we want everyone to know if there are children in your neighborhood, there should be some Grannies on Guard.
All right. Well, make sure you be a part of it. And for you, those of you that don't know, Grannies on Guard was birthed out of Queen Rashida as a result of the loss of her grandson to gun violence. That's why we're here. And that's why you need to be a part of it as well. We need more parents to be involved. Those grannies, those fathers, those mothers, those grandmothers, those aunties, those uncles, we need the village to be a part in raising these children. You're watching here on Street Talk.